Representative for the Chair, Robert F. Mujica, Jr.
Chrysanthi Chalakis, representing Senator Leroy Comrie.
Burgundy Magoon, representing Assemblymember Amy Holland.
And Isabella Underwood, representing Assemblyman Joe Giglio.
Thank you. The first item of business on our agenda is the approval of minutes from the Board's November 16th meeting. Draft copies of the minutes were previously distributed to the members and staffs. Are there any suggested edits, amendments, or corrections to these minutes? If there are no amendments, I would ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The minutes are adopted. Before we consider the action items on today's agenda, I would like to note that pursuant to Section 51-2 of the Public Authorities Law, applications in support of the items on today's agenda were previously provided to the Office of the State Comptroller for review and consideration. OSC has provided us with a letter to the Board summarizing the Comptroller's comments on today's agenda, and a copy of that letter has been provided to each member, and we have an OSC representative present with us today. Now we will move on to the action items for today's agenda. The first action item on today's agenda comes from the Empire State Development Corporation. It is a grant from the regional, or it's grants from the Regional Economic Development Councils. This is number 22-UD-1974. We have a representative from ESD with us today. I would now ask them to identify themselves for the record and present the item.
Great, thank you. Brad Austin from ESD. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following REDC grants. $1 million to Seneca Park Capital in Monroe County, $450,000 to Broadway, Michigan Mixed Use Redevelopment Capital in Erie County, $1 million to Firehouse on Henry Street Capital in New York County, $750,000 to Utica Steam Cotton Factory Historic Mixed Use Redevelopment Capital in Oneida County, $200,000 to Fort Jefferson Crossing in Suffolk County, $800,000 to JM Murray Manufacturing Expansion Capital in Portland County, $150,000 to CPAC Machining Capital in Madison County, $144,000 to Buffalo Erie County Naval Military Park Capital in Erie County, $325,000 to Lower East Side Girls Club of New York in New York County, $1 million to NAFTA Multimodal Access Capital in Erie County, $1,050,000 to Morrisville State College Capital in Madison County, $300,000 to Industrial Steam Boiler Corp in Suffolk County, and $1,118,910 to the Academy Capital in Dutchess County. All of these items have been previously approved by the UDC in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 22-UD-1975. This is approving grants via the Buffalo Regional Innovation Cluster.
Thank you. Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following Buffalo Regional Innovation Cluster loan and grant. It's a $900,000 grant to Buffalo Niagara Freedom Station Coalition in Erie County, and it's a $500,000 loan to Musical Suites in Erie County. And both of these have been approved by the UDC or in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have number 22-UD-1976, and this is approving the grant via the Downtown Revitalization Initiative.
Yeah, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following DRI grant. It's for $51,213 to Blue Heron Bakery, 10 Yan DRI Capital in Yates County. This item has been approved by the UDC and is complies with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have Resolution 22-UD-1977, and this is approving a grant via the Upstate Revitalization Initiative.
Yes, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for approval the following URI grant, $165,696 to Johnson City Facelift Program Capital in Boone County. This item has been approved by the UDC and it's compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next resolution, we have 22-UD-1978, and this is approving a grant via the Empire State Economic Development Fund.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following EDF grant. It's for $66,184 to Smart Cities Innovation Partnership, CUNY Real-Time Flood Monitoring Capital in New York County. And this project has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
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 Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have Resolution 22-UD-1979, and this is approving a grant via the Local Assistance Base Retention Program.
Good, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for approval the following local assistance base retention grant. It's a $50,000 grant to Gouverneur Hospital Base Retention Capital in St. Lawrence County. This project has been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 22-UD-1980, and this is approving a grant via the Regional Economic and Community Assistance Fund.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for approval the following recap grants. First one is $20 million to Central Terminal Restoration in Erie County. And the other $3 million to Niagara Falls Small Business Property Improvement Capital Program in Erie County. And both of these have been approved by the UDC and compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brad.
Happy holidays.
Same to you. Okay, the next items on today's agenda come from the Dormitory Authority. We have a representative from DASNY with us today, and they'll be introducing 22-DA-1336A, and this is amending a PACB resolution for the Gold Coast Public Library District. Thank you.
Thank you, and excuse me, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matthew Bergen, representing the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York. And we only have one resolution before the Public Authorities Control Board today, and just a couple of updates. This resolution was previously approved on March 17th of 2021, and we are now amending it as the borrower's legal name is Gold Coast Public Library District. So that name now includes the word district. Also in the clause which describes the project description, we are adding to finance or refinance. We're adding that clause, and this really gives the borrower more flexibility. Many times when financings take a while to come to fruition, borrowers use short-term financing in the interim, and then ultimately that is taken out with longer-term debt. And these changes were approved and discussed with and approved by the DASNY board on December 7th of 2 weeks ago. Thank you.
Good, thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on our agenda, set of items on our agenda come from the Environmental Facilities Corporation. The first is 22-EF-874. It's approving state clean water revolving fund district financing projects. We have a representative from EFC with us today. Could you please introduce the item?
Sure. I'm Brian McAvoy. I'm from the Environmental Facilities Corporation. On December 8, 2022, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following Clean Water State Revolving Fund projects being presented to you this afternoon for review and approval. The first three are short-term interest-free financings. The first, the Albany Municipal Water Finance Authority in Albany County for the amount of $1,875,000 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of sewer improvements to prevent inflow from the Hudson River during periods of high river stages and estuary tidal surges. The second is for the Village of Champlain in Clinton County for the amount of $2,502,000 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of disinfection upgrades and capital improvements to the village's wastewater treatment facility. The third is for the Village of Corinth in Saratoga County in the amount of $8,177,398 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of collection system improvements. The next 5 are long-term interest-free financings. The first is for Albany Municipal Water Finance Authority in Albany County for the amount of $6,492,198 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of the Upper Washington Avenue Pump Station. The next is for Livingston County Water and Sewer Authority in Livingston County for the amount of $7,652,105 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of improvements at the Lakeville Wastewater Treatment Plant. The next is for the City of Oneonta in Otsego County for the amount of $6,749,263 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of upgrades to the city's wastewater treatment plant. The next is for the City of Rome for the amount of $3,560,913 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of the solids handling improvements at the city's city's water pollution control facility. The next is for the City of Rome again for the amount of $3,116,109 for costs associated with the planning, design, and construction of disinfection improvements at the water pollution control facility. I'm here today to seek the Public Authority Control Board's approval for these financings.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. The next is 22-EF-875. This is approving state drinking water revolving fund direct financing projects.
On December 8th, 2022, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following drinking water state revolving fund projects being presented to you this afternoon for review and approval. The short-term financing is for the Village of Lowville in Lewis County for the amount of $1,333,334 for costs associated with the installation of 2 groundwater supply wells associated with transmission main, associated treatment and upgrades to the village's existing water filtration plant. The next is for the Village of Lowville. It's a short-term market rate financing for the same project in the amount of $2,666,666 and with an initial interest rate not to exceed 4%. The next financing is a long-term interest-free financing for the Village of Scotticoke in Rensselaer County for the amount of $4,681,658 for costs associated with the installation of new distribution mains, hydrants, valves, and services to replace existing infrastructure that is aged, undersized, or otherwise beyond its useful life. A new finished water storage tank to replace an aged tank that is well beyond its useful life, and a new water treatment facility to remove iron and manganese from the village wells. I'm here today to seek the Public Authority Control Board's approval for these finances.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. The next 4 items on today's agenda are amendments from UFC. The first is 22-EF-702B, and this is amending a Clean Water State Revolving Fund project for the City of Cortland.
Thank you. EFC seeks approval to amend Resolution Number 17 EF-720, which was previously approved by PACB on August 16, 2017, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the City of Cortland and Cortland County. This project consists of the planning, design, and construction of sanitary sewer and storm collection system replacements along Clinton Avenue.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next is 22-EF-731B, and this is amending the Clean Water State Revolving Fund financing for the City of Portland.
EFC seeks approval to amend Resolution Number 18-EF-731, which was previously approved by PACB on January 24, 2018, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the City of Cortland in Cortland County and to the town of West Seneca in Erie County. The City of Cortland project consists of the planning, design, and construction of drainage system improvements to mitigate against flooding and in-kind sewer repairs. The town of West Seneca project consists of the planning, design, and construction of sewer rehabilitation for sanitary sewer overflow elimination.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 22-EF-705B, and this is amending a Clean Water State Revolving Fund financing for the town of Ballston.
EFC seeks approval to amend Resolution Number 17-EF-705, for which was previously approved by PACB on January 27, 2017, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the town of Ballston in Saratoga County and the City of Schenectady in Schenectady County. The town of Ballston project consists of the planning, design, and construction of a wastewater collection system, including a force main and new pump station to replace on-site septic systems along the shores of Ballston Lake. The City of Schenectady project consists of the planning, design, and construction of the city's sanitary sewer overflow mitigation improvement project.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. The last amendment we have is 22-EF-640D, and this is a Clean Water State Revolving Fund financing for the Village of Malone.
Thank you. EFC seeks approval to amend Resolution 15-EF-640, which was previously approved by PACB on January 28, 2015, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the Village of Malone in Franklin County. This project consists of the planning, design, and construction of wastewater treatment plant and collection system improvements.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The next items on today's agenda come from the Housing Financing Agency. We have one item for a small building participation loan program. The resolution is 22-HF-909. We have a representative from HFA with us today. Can you please present the item?
Sure. Good afternoon. Yes, this item is for the New York State Housing Finance Agency, 22-HF-909, is for the issuance of a small building participation loan program subsidy loan on behalf of Arona Village Apartments in an aggregate amount not to exceed $3,552,273 to fund the preservation of low and moderate income housing in the town and village of Ovid in Seneca County.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. The last item on today's agenda comes from the Battery Park City Authority. This is resolution number 22 BPCA number 2, and it is a Battery Park City Authority revenue note. We have a representative from Battery Park with us today. I'd ask you to introduce yourself and present the item for the board.
I'm Pam Frederick, CFO for Battery Park City Authority.
Nice to meet you.
The item Battery Park City Authority is seeking approval from the PACB of a $100 million taxable and tax-exempt junior revenue bond that will be issued as a revolving credit. It will provide liquidity on an interim basis to bridge us to our upcoming permanent bond offering. It will be used as and when needed. And it was approved October 26th as well as December 14th by the Battery Park City Authority Board.
Okay. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you, Pam. Okay. This concludes the published items of business on today's agenda. Is there any further business that needs to be brought to the board's attention at this time? If there's no further business to come before the board today, I would like to note that the next regularly scheduled meeting of this board is scheduled for January 25th, 2023 at 2 p.m. in this room, Capitol Room 131. It is now 2:24 and we are hereby adjourned.